Howdy. Last night, my wife and I decided to go out for dinner. She wanted Japanese and I wanted Italian, so we compromised and we had Japanese. All right, here we got news for you from the right, and it's coming at you. President Trump, he has almost 64 million followers on Twitter. 64 million. The First Lady has 12 million followers. Don Jr. has 3.8 million followers. Eric Trump has 2.6 million followers. And let's see, the first daughter has almost 7 million. You add all of that up and you get close to 100 million. That's a lot of followers, and that sounds pretty impressive, and I get that. And I got all excited and I thought, wow, you can talk to the masses of the great unwashed, and aren't we happy? But then I went over to Joe Biden and he only has 3 million. And I thought, wow, this is even better. It's getting better every minute. But then the big balloon got punctured. I went to President Okami's Twitter account, and he has 100 million followers. So it goes to show how divided America is. So effectively, or basically, you have 100 million followers on the Twitter to the right and 100 million to the left, plus and minus. But those are the numbers, right? Wow, right, wrong, left. I mean, how do you deal with that? So you're getting messages out, talking to the people, but they're only listening to the one side. And I'm one of the few people, I think, on the right, certainly, that also listens to the left. Drives me crazy. I have to take a pill afterwards, but I do it because I'm trying to be open-minded. And that ain't easy, let me tell you. But they don't do that. I've talked to left-wing people, and I said, do you ever watch Fox News? And they just cringe. I mean, they change right in front of you, and they say, are you crazy? Of course not. Why would we do that? Because we might hear a fact or two. That's me saying that. Okay, we just received an email from a viewer. We get about 1,000 a day. And by the way, thank you very much for all you people who write in, even you left-wing commie guys who give us the color. We appreciate that too, because it's nice to know that we still have material to work with and there's still idiots out there to deal with. Haha, gotcha. Most of them are good. And again, thank you very, very much for taking the time, because you know what? We need to hear things from you. So we appreciate it. However, here's one that some people may not like. Oh, you left-wing people, he said this. In case I die tomorrow, please know this, that I didn't vote for incompetent, lying, flip-flopping, insincere, double-talking, pothead, artistic, fake, feminist, gender-threatened, communist, and economic moron that is now the prime mistake of Canada and who is trying to destroy our wonderful country and turn it into a left-wing crap hole, which is a division of the United Nations. That's kind of good. Okay. Stick with me. It's the fall season, and bears, they're fattening up now, right? And I was out on the left coast in Canada recently, and there's signs up everywhere. Bears have been seen. So they eat apparently 20,000 calories a day. They're getting ready to have a long sleep, okay? And I looked at myself and I said, well, geez, you could sure have a good snack on me, so I should be careful. I think I'd like to take a gun. Oh, I'm in Canada. You can't do that, but yet there's signs everywhere. And I know a girl there, and she's a young girl, and she hikes every day by herself. So I thought I better buy her some bear spray, right? So I went into a Canadian Tire, and I said, I'd like to buy some bear spray, and I'm going to give it to this girl. And she says, well, you can't do that. And you can buy it. We have a lot of forms to fill, but you can't give it away. We have to write down the serial number and so on. I said, are you kidding me? Bear spray for bears, duh. And you couldn't. I had already told her I was going to give it away, so I left. I went to another Canadian Tire store, and I said, it's for me. Can I buy bear spray? It was locked up. What a procedure. There is 3 pieces of paper, forms I had to fill out, 2 pieces of ID, photo ID, and again, they wrote the serial number of the bear spray down. And I said, this is kind of like building a nuclear warhead or something. Like, what on earth? This is bear spray, right? I bought it in a holster. What a challenge. What a chore. I mean, Canadians, you better fix that stuff. I mean, the right to self-defense has been removed by the Liberals. The Conservatives have never put it back. So, in fact, they're kind of fake people because they, too, are liberal. They certainly act like they're liberal. And look at cars, for instance. Here's a new car. What's cars got to do with bear spray and guns? But it kind of does. It's a Bugatti, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. The new car is just out. It did a 5.5-mile straightaway test run, and the average speed was 304.8 miles an hour. Call that 305. 304.8, that's about as close to damn as, as swearing, right? Well, but son of a gun. Who needs a car like that? Who needs a gun with a big magazine? Who needs an AK, blah, blah, blah? Who needs a car that'll go 304 miles an hour, 35? It's going to hurt somebody. Bad, bad, bad. Mind over matter? No mind, no matter. Liberals. I repeat myself. Y'all come back here tomorrow. We'll have more for you from the right. See ya.